Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. Just in case we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. Today we are doing a full body flow, so find some space to move and let's get started. So we will begin today in a nice, comfortable seat with our hands on our knees. Bring some length into your spine. Take an inhale. And let that breath go. And let your shoulders fall from your ears and take another deep breath in and out. And one more time, just filling up with air, lengthening the spine. And let it go. Nice work, you guys. We're going to turn our chest over towards the right side. You can move your hands. Maybe your left hand will reach for your knee. As your right hand comes behind you, press into the ground, sit as tall as you can. Feel that twist through your core, through your back, maybe even your shoulder if you're holding onto your knee. And then using an inhale, we can face forwards, and as you exhale, we'll twist to the other side. Maybe your hand reaches for your knee as your other one presses into the ground behind you. Sitting tall. Now, using an inhale, we're going to come back to face forwards. As you exhale, we'll go to the right again. And this time, you can either stay sitting nice and tall, or maybe we'll tip towards our other knee. So bringing the left shoulder towards that knee. Maybe you're still holding onto your right knee. Now, your right hand might be lifting off of the ground if you're leaning over. So you could reach it up and maybe towards the front. Bringing your arm to your ear. You might gaze towards your fingertips. A nice side stretch, using an inhale to lift you back up though. If you are folding, take a second to set your twist up again with a long spine. Press the ground away. And then letting an inhale bring you forwards. As you exhale, you can go over to the other side, set up the twist, nice long spine, and stay here or leaning over. Shoulder towards the knee, maybe reaching the left arm up and over. Gazing wherever feels good. Feel that side stretch. And using an inhale to come back up, reset the twist with a long spine. And then using an inhale to turn and face forwards. Nice job, you guys. Your legs are crossed right now. You can uncross them. Give the knees a hug or a squeeze. We'll move to tabletop from here so you can find your way onto your hands and knees. Give the hips a gentle sway, spread your fingers nice and wide, and taking an inhale to drop your belly down as you lift your chest and your chin out. Exhale to round through the spine, tucking the chin in. Inhale as you melt it back down. Lower your belly as you lift your chest. And exhale to round it out. One more time. Inhale, drop your belly. Arching through the back, and exhale, rounding it. Let an inhale bring you back to a nice long spine, and tuck the toes, lift the knees, downward facing dog. You can paddle the feet as you press the hands into the ground. Let your head and chest be heavy. Take a slow breath in and out. And then using an inhale to gaze forwards as you exhale, we'll walk all the way up to the top of the mat. Take an inhale for a half lift once you get there. And as you exhale, folding forwards. Inhale to come all the way up to standing, reach up. Exhale as you lower your arms down. Take a shoulder roll and inhale as you reach up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale into a half lift. And exhale to fold down. Inhale all the way up. Reach up. Exhale your arms to your sides. Skip the shoulder roll. Take an inhale to reach up and exhale to fold. Inhaling into a half lift as you exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, come all the way up again. Reach up. Exhale to lower your arms. Inhale, reach up. One more time. Exhale, let's fold forwards. Inhaling into a half lift. And exhale to fold down. Now we'll plant our hands this time. Just our left foot's going to come back. But drop your heel and then inhale up into warrior two. You can adjust your feet. Nice wide stance. Reach one arm in front and one arm behind. Press into your feet. Spread your fingers nice and wide. We're going to be bringing our right forearm towards our leg so you can rest it on top of the quad. The left arm can reach up or over. Extended side angle. Maybe your arm is nice and close to your ear, but you might gaze towards your fingertips. Take a breath. Awesome work, you guys. Stay for an inhale. With the exhale, we're actually going to bring our left hand all the way to the ground. Let your back heel lift up two, and then twist to the right. Reach up, look up. Stay for an inhale, and as you exhale, bring your right hand down to the ground. Take an inhale to gaze forwards, and exhale your back foot to the top. Inhale into a half lift and exhale to fold down. Plant the hands, take your right foot as far back as you can. Drop your heel and then lift. Warrior two, make your adjustments. Reach your arms out. Press into your feet. Awesome work, you guys. Nice strong warrior twos. Take another inhale. As you exhale, lean forwards a bit, bringing your forearm to your leg, and that right arm's reaching up, maybe over. Still pressing into the feet, maybe gazing towards your fingertips. But stay for an inhale, and as you exhale, slowly tip down, plant the right hand, spin the heel up, and come into your twist. Nice smooth transition. Awesome work, you guys. Take another inhale and let the exhale bring that left hand down. From your lunge, take another inhale to gaze forwards. Exhale your back foot up to the top. As you inhale, take a half lift and exhale to fold forwards. Inhale, let's come all the way up to standing. Reach up. And exhale, lower your arms to your sides. Take a shoulder roll and inhale as you reach up. Exhale, we'll fold forwards. Inhale into a half lift and exhale, come on down. Plant your hands. This time take both of your feet back to downward facing dog. Pressing into the ground, maybe a pedal through the feet. But let your head and chest get a bit heavier. Take another inhale. With the exhale, our knees are gonna come down to tabletop. Our left leg is going to come out to the side. Press into the foot. Now we can add a gentle sway here, forwards and back. You can be still if you'd rather be still. But we can also try to tuck our right toes under. And then maybe we'll try to sit back on the right heel in a toe squat. Let your left foot move if it wants to move. It might feel good to keep pressing it down. It might feel better to point the toes up. And if you're getting a lot of sensation through those right toes, that's good. That's what we're going for. So you might stay leaning forwards a little bit, placing some weight into the hands. You might place it all into your foot. Just make sure that the left leg is happy, that knee is happy. Take a breath. Nice deep toe stretch. You can walk the hands forwards again, and then bring your left leg back in to tabletop. Maybe tapping your toes against the ground or shaking out that right ankle, maybe the left one too. We'll just switch sides. So your right leg can go out, press into that foot. Stick with the stretch if you'd like of the leg, the right leg. You might add a sway, you might not. You might try to tuck your left toes under. Maybe trying to sit back on the heel. So if your right foot, that leg feels good, pushing into that foot, you can still do that. You could lift the toes up if you want to, all the weight going into that left foot. Maybe keeping your hands on the ground, maybe sitting tall. This is my less fun side, so I've got this. The other side was very intense. Take another breath, and then you can start to come back. And bring your knee in. Tap the toes on the ground. Shake the ankles if you'd like. And then scoot your knees over towards the left and drop your right hip down. So we're sitting on our right side, and then we'll take our chest and turn it to face forward. So push into your hands to keep your chest lifted, trying to level the shoulders with one another. So left shoulder coming forwards, right pulling back a little bit. Legs just stacked on top of each other. Now you might keep facing forwards, or we could take a step with our hands over towards the right, just to turn the chest some more, to twist a little bit more, but push into the ground, keep the chest lifted. Don't let your legs move. And then you can start to come back. Come back through center. We're gonna plant our hands and lift our hips. Back to tabletop we go. You can shake it out or just move your knees to the right. Drop the left hip. Stacking the legs. Turning the chest to face forwards. Trying to level the shoulders. Press into the ground. Maybe you stay here, or you could take a step with your hands to the left, but still lifting the chest, pressing into the ground. And then finding your way back through center, planting the hands, lifting the hips, back to tabletop. All right, let's keep our knees under our hips, our feet in line with the knees, but resting on the top of the feet. We're gonna start to sway forwards and back. And it can be a small sway, keeping the feet in line with the knees as best you can. Maybe the hips come all the way back towards the heels. And then you lift. You can be on your fingertips, you can be flat on your palms, just trying to sit back on the heels. Maybe pausing there. So coming back up through tabletop. Now we're gonna move our knees wide and our big toes can come together. And then same thing, start to sway forwards and back a little bit, or just sending the hips back towards your heels and then lifting back up. More about sending the hips back, then maybe bringing the shoulders forward. And the next time you come up, we'll just scooch the knees back in, cross the ankles, and then take a seat. Bring your legs in front, give your knees a hug or a squeeze. And then you can let both of your knees fall out wide, soles of the feet coming together, lengthening through the spine, butterfly. Maybe your hands are on the ground behind you, pushing into the ground. Maybe you'll be leaning forwards a little bit, opening up through the hip. Take just another breath or two. And then letting an inhale bring you up. If you're folding forwards, close the knees, give them a squeeze, and then we're going to lay down on our backs. You might bring the knees to the chest with you. As you lay down, take a sway side to side. And we're going to keep our feet lifted if possible, but bring them a little bit higher and the knees a little bit away from the chest so that you feel your core turn on. You could slide your hands underneath your low back, rest them on your belly, have them out to the side. But we're just going to open the knees and let the feet or the big toes find one another. Think child's pose. So you can kind of move the knees in and out. And your feet might be kind of high, but they might move kind of up and down. I want you to think of this as a hip opener with there's just a little bit of added core, added inner leg work. You could use your hands to help you. You're just trying to find a reclined child's pose with your legs to open up the hips and maybe go a little further each time you open the knees out wide. The next time you bring your knees back together, you can stay there, you can relax, give them a hug even if you'd like. And then your feet can find the ground. Bring your feet together and let the knees fall out wide and relax your legs completely. Let the hips open up. You can rest your arms anywhere that's comfortable. Just close your eyes. Let your body relax. Opening up through your hips. As the rest of you gets heavier against the ground. And then one leg at a time. Move them out long and wide. Maybe give your hips a little sway side to side. And then relax again. Let everything be still. Feel your belly rise and fall with your breath. And as always, I encourage you to stay here in Shavasana for as long as you have time for today. Thank you for joining me. Enjoy your day. And until next time, namaste.